One of the hardest parts of Amazon FBA is finding a product to sell. For some people, this isn't just hard, it's impossible. And that's usually because they don't know what it is they're looking for, or if they do, they're overcomplicating the process, and that's resulting in them never being able to settle on any product that they find, and they're getting bored and then giving up. There are still hundreds of thousands of different product opportunities out there just waiting to be found, if you know what to look for. So in this video, I want to walk you through what the essentials are when it comes to finding a product, and then how to verify them. And that is going to make your product research 10 times easier. But before we do get into that, I'm hugely excited to tell you that this Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. UK time or 3 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be running one of my live training sessions on Amazon FBA, and it promises to be a lot of fun. So this session is going to be suitable for beginners and for those of you already selling, and it's going to include a case study that details the exact strategy that I followed to discover, source, and launch my own product in February 2022, which has since turned into a 6-figure product. Now, the session is going to be completely free and it should last just over an hour. So if you want the opportunity to learn from me live and ask me questions, then register for the training session using the link below this video. So let's get back to the purpose of this video, which is about simplifying the process of product research and getting you to understand what any successful product needs to have at a bare minimum. Now, when scouting YouTube tutorials and the internet in general, if you don't know what these essentials are, then that's going to result in you massively overcomplicating the entire research process, which means that you're going to be looking for a product that more or less ticks every single box, i.e. looking for the perfect product. And given that that doesn't exist, that means that you're setting yourself an impossible task that you're never going to complete. So to decomplicate the process of product research as much as we possibly can, and to make an impossible task turn to a possible one, whenever you are looking for a product, you must ensure that it has these 3 things: sales demand, profitability, and an opportunity for you to differentiate somehow. All of the other factors out there that can make a good product, so things like a product being lightweight or not complex or fragile, those are just nice to haves. You can still have a really successful business if your product isn't lightweight or easy to use or sturdy, as long as it does have my 3 essentials: demand from customers, profitability, and an angle for you to add your own stamp. So let's break down each of these essentials, explain why they're important, and how to verify that any product that you find during your research has got them. Selling a product that has existing sales demand is hugely important when it comes to Amazon FBA. Even if you think you've got the best product in the world, if customers aren't actually searching for it on Amazon and buying, then it's not going to sell. And a common mistake that I see quite frequently is where people think of a random product that they personally like and they just assume that it's going to sell because of just that, the fact that they like it. Any product that you want to sell on Amazon needs to already have demand, because Amazon isn't really the place that people go to mindlessly shop on and just browse from category to category. Typically, they have a product in mind already, but they just don't know who they want to buy it from and exactly how much it is that they want to spend. So convincing them on that, convincing a customer to buy from you, is going to be your job when it comes to writing your listing. So how do we verify sales demand? Well, the easiest way is by using a product research tool such as HELIUM 10. And that will give you a very accurate estimate of the sales within any product niche at the click of a button. And I'll put the link to get the tool below this video. And all you do once you've installed it is simply search for the product that you want to sell, check that the results are relevant on your search page, and then run the HELIUM 10 X-ray tool. Once it's run, you can filter the results so that the sponsored listings are removed, because those listings are the ones that are paying to be there and probably won't accurately reflect the true level of sales demand within the niche. And once you've done that, you can check the sales revenue column, and what you should look to see at a minimum in order to verify that there is sales demand is 3 sellers who are generating monthly revenues that are at the very least equivalent to 3 times your monthly profit target. A common mistake that people make when they're looking for products and verifying search demand with Helium 10 is that they're searching for something that's making 100k profit per month, when in reality, they'd happily settle for something that made £1,000 profit per month. So before using tools such as Helium 10, make sure that you sit down and have a serious think about how much you'd be happy to earn with Amazon FBA at a minimum. Earning 100k a month is all well and good, but those type of products are few and far between. So keep it realistic and at an achievable level, and you'll soon find that the product opportunities that you come across increases tenfold. Selling a product that absolutely flies off the shelf is an amazing feeling, but that feeling is going to quickly disappear if the product that you're selling doesn't actually make you any profit. So the second essential for any product that you want to sell is that it's profitable. I went through exactly how to calculate this in my last video, so you can click the link in the corner of the screen now. But rest assured, calculating profitability these days is pretty straightforward, especially if you use my free profit calculator that I provided in the last video. Now, the final piece of the puzzle is down to what you think you can do to stand out from a sea of competition in order to compel the customer to buy from you and not them. This is probably the most challenging area of the 3, but it certainly is achievable if you put your mind to it. The first step that I always take is to look through my competitors' listings and assess the quality of the images and the text. And then I judge whether I think I can do a better job. So that is exactly what you need to do. There are still a huge amount of listings out there that are poorly written and look unprofessional, but because there's no better option, they still sell. So if you take a look at all the listings in your niche and you find that the images are poor on the whole and the benefits of the product aren't being clearly communicated, then that is certainly one area that you can look to improve upon and stand out. The second step to take is where you look at what customers like and dislike about the current product offering and try and improve your product based on that. And doing that process is really easy if you use Helium 10's Review Insights tool. Simply load up a listing within your niche, run the tool that sits within your Chrome extension, filter for 1 to 3 star reviews, and then go through each of those reviews and try to understand what it is that customers aren't liking, and then assess whether you're able to fix those problems or implement any suggestions that they make. And if you can do that, you've automatically improved the product and found a way to stand out. The third step that I'll often use in order to differentiate is by searching Alibaba or any of the supplier searching websites to see if I can find any designs of the product that I want to sell that aren't currently available on Amazon. Even if it's just a color change or a slightly different design that you can show in your main product image, that's going to be enough for a pattern interrupt when the customer is scrolling through the listings, which will hopefully grab their attention and get them to click onto your listing, where you've then got a much higher chance of making a sale. Now, obviously, there are a ton of other ways that you can look to differentiate a product, but these 3 techniques are probably the quickest at helping you to understand whether there is an opportunity. So if you're doing your product research and you're being driven crazy at how long it's taking and you just feel that you've set yourself an impossible task of looking for that perfect product, remove all of that selection criteria from your head and just focus on my 3 essentials: sales demand, profitability, and an opportunity to differentiate. If the product has those 3, then it's absolutely got the potential to be a killer Amazon FBA product. And if you're still struggling to come up with any ideas after following this video, then don't forget to attend my free training session on Amazon FBA this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. UK time, or 3 p.m. US time, because I'm going to be covering even more tips and tricks for getting started, and I'm going to be running through 5 different product ideas. So remember guys, this Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. US time, for the best Amazon FBA webinar you will ever attend. That is it for this week, guys. I will see you on Wednesday, if not then, next time.